What is up, guys? My name is Rob Donaldson, and today we are back with episode number 91 of Rob's Best Bets for the date of March 9th, 2023. And as always, you can find me on Twitter at RobDFB. And if you want more content like this in the future, please hit that like and subscribe button because it really does help out a ton. And before we hop into Wednesday's picks, let's go over Tuesday's betting performance. And we got right back in the green on Tuesday. Very good day, and man, there were some very sharp lines out there. I mean, we should have covered Colorado State. That's a brutal push any way you slice it. And then there were some other ones like Richmond where they're up 8 points late in the second half, and it just felt like they gave the game away. What can you do? You know, those are some of the things that you kind of have to deal with and move on from. But hey, we have another great slate here on Thursday. So let's get right into these picks and have ourselves another green day. All right, for our first pick of the day, we are heading over to the Big West tournament where we have UC Riverside taking on UC Davis. And I absolutely love UC Riverside's makeup to potentially make a run in this tournament. In fact, we actually have a future bet on them as well. If you checked out that Big West video, man, I think they are going to win this game, and we're only laying a short line. So let's lay the 1 point with UC Riverside for 2 units for our first play of the day. For pick number 2, we are heading out to the Mountain West Conference Tournament where we have UNLV taking on Boise State. And yeah, Boise State is a notable name in the college basketball world, but they have kind of been shaky as of late. And this game is being played in Las Vegas on UNLV's floor. So let's take the 4.5 points with UNLV for 2 units. And for an extra unit, let's throw something on the money line here as well. For pick number 3, we are heading out to the Big Ten tournament where we have Illinois taking on Penn State. And surprisingly, Illinois is laying a short number in this game, which would kind of make you think that the books want you to have action on Illinois. But listen, I think they advance here, so let's lay the 2.5 points for 2 units. And for an extra unit, let's actually lay some juice and take them just outright to win here on the money line at minus 140 odds as well. For pick number 4, we are heading out to the ACC tournament where we have North Carolina taking on Virginia. And man, I think we all know what's going to be happening here because North Carolina is somehow going to find their way into the NCAA tournament yet again. And for that reason, we have to take them on the money line here. So let's take them outright to win for 3 units for our 4th play of the day. For pick number 5, we are heading back out to the Big West tournament where we have Cal State Fullerton taking on Hawaii. And I think this is going to be a good game, but ultimately I think Fullerton finds a way to win this outright. So let's take them here on the money line for 3 units for our 5th play of the day. For pick number 6, we are staying in the Big West tournament where we have UC Irvine taking on Cal State Bakersfield. And I've been talking about this UC Irvine team a lot this season, and for good reason. They are the most complete team in this conference, one of the best mid-majors out there, and with Bent Lucian back in the lineup, they are so dangerous. So let's actually lay the 10.5 points here for 3 units for our 6th play of the day. For pick number 7, we are heading back to the ACC tournament where we have Wake Forest taking on Miami. And if you like points, this is a game for you. And I honestly think that Miami is somewhat susceptible in this kind of game because Wake Forest can push the pace and run with this team, and it's on a neutral floor. So let's take Wake Forest getting the 5.5 points for 3 units, and for an extra unit, let's also sprinkle on the money line here as well. For pick number 8, we are heading out to the WAC where we have Cal Baptist taking on Sam Houston State, and I'm a believer, despite the record of Sam Houston, that this team is very susceptible, especially in this matchup against a very talented Cal Baptist team. So let's take a stab here with Cal Baptist getting the 6 points for 3 units. And for an extra unit, let's also sprinkle on the money line here as well. For pick number 9, we are heading over to the Big 12 tournament where we have Kansas State taking on TCU. And this game is going to be played in Kansas City, and I think the Wildcat faithful show up in this game. And I also think the Wildcat team shows up in this game and plays really well. So let's take the 2.5 points with Kansas State for 3 units. And for an extra unit, let's also sprinkle on the money line here as well. For pick number 10, we are heading over to the Big East tournament where we have Villanova taking on Creighton. And I'm a believer that this Villanova team is going to win the Big East. I just have that feeling they're playing their best basketball right now, and they absolutely rolled yesterday against Georgetown. So let's take the 5 points here with Villanova for 3 units, and for an extra unit, let's also sprinkle on the money line here as well. For pick number 11, we are heading over to the MAC tournament where we have Ohio taking on Ball State, and I'm a believer in this Ohio team and their capability of making a run, and Ball State has been really faltering as of late as well. So let's take Ohio here in a pick 'em on the money line for 4 units for our 11th play of the day. All right, for our final play of the day, we are heading back to the Big East tournament where we have UConn taking on Providence. And Providence is one of those teams that has randomly been dropping home games as of late, and it kind of looks like maybe they didn't care to end the regular season, or maybe they're just kind of struggling to find a shot right now. And UConn has been doing the exact opposite, and we saw how they played on a neutral floor to begin the year as well. So let's trust the past results. Let's also trust the recent results and take UConn, laying the 7 points for 4 units for our final play of the day. All that being said, I want to thank you guys for checking out today's video, and if you want to show some love, head over to Twitter and drop a follow at RobDFB. And if you also drop a like in this video, subscribe to the channel and comment down below. Always appreciate that as well. And with all that being said, y'all, let's keep killing it, and I will see you in the next video. Take it easy.